Hey, what's up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new Team of the Season player review. Let's take a look at the player that's been talked about quite a lot recently because of course he has made a massive transfer to Liverpool in the Premier League. This is the final item for Roma for Mohamed Salah, a 90 rated TOTS item with 99 pace, 96 dribbling, 91 shooting and 90 passing. Crazy stats there. He is left-footed on that right-hand side and he does possess the 4-star skills and weak foot combo. So most likely you're going to see this player in a full-on Serie A team. That's what I've got first for you here, featuring players such as ones to watch Higuain, Premium SBC El Shaarawy and the Team of the Season Keita Balde Diao. However, I actually used him in this team. A little bit more of a mix-up between the Premier League, the Serie A and the Bundesliga, and of course it is an all-special item 11 which looks really good and strikes fear in your opponents when you come up against them. So moving on in to the in-game stats for the Egyptian winger. He looks very, very impressive. He's had an upgrade, 2 informs, an ultimate scream and a man of the match this year, as well as of course the team of the season, and he's looking pretty solid. On basic chemistry style, looks good. I've gone with the marksman today to boost the dribbling, the shooting and the physical as much as possible. Wanted to get that strength up a little bit because I was a little bit worried that it might not be too good in game. And, well, we'll get to that in just a moment. But if you just take a look at those shooting and dribbling stats in-game, oh my god, they look absolutely fantastic. So moving on into the clips that we got with this player, the shots that I missed and the goals that I scored, we can start talking about the pros and cons. Firstly, the negatives. Composure stat. Seems a bit low for Salah, and I've got to say I actually noticed it quite a bit. No matter the fact that we had 99 finishing with our chemistry style in game, I still found that this player absolutely loved to hit the woodwork and struggled somewhat when I was through one-on-one with him. It was a little bit of a problem actually, but then sometimes he was able to score the goals. It just felt like in those one-on-one situations he struggled more than, let's say, when he was taking a long shot. His long shots were actually pretty impressive. So yeah, he likes to hit the woodwork and he does sort of struggle sometimes in the one-on-one situations. I'm going to put that down to his average to low composure stat in game. And then strength. I said earlier that I was going to try and improve it as much as possible with the marksman chemistry style. I've got to say it didn't make too much of a difference. And although he had, you know, into the 80s strength, which is actually not too bad, I still found it to be a little bit too weak, I would say. Physical battles with my opposition's defenders didn't go too well for me most of the time. If he was ahead of the defender trying to fight off the centre-back, then sometimes he would win that. But in a battle to get the best position in front of the defender, you know, coming from behind him, it didn't really work at all. He's not that kind of player really in game. But now we can move on to the positives, because it's definitely not all doom and gloom. What you get in Team of the Season Salah is one hell of a tricky player on this game. The first thing that you notice, of course, pace, pace, pace. He is absolutely rapid. Acceleration and sprint speed both following through there with some crazy numbers. He's right up there with the quickest players in the game. And what makes him feel super, super quick is the fact that he has that combo that we've talked about hundreds of times this year, which is pace, dribbling, agility, balance, and ball control. All of those things just sort of mixed up into one creates a crazy attacking force and something that your opponents are scared of when they're going to defend, because let's face it, you can twist and turn and get past defenders and switch directions super, super quick when you have this combination of stats, and Salah's got that. Now, his attacking movement also helps him in this area because he's already running when you start playing that ball through. He's ready. He's on the last shoulder of the defender, and he's got so much pace that even if for some reason he wasn't on the last shoulder of the defender, he was a step or two behind, he's got enough pace to just outpace them, to out-sprint them to that ball, and then once he is away through clear on goal, it's tough to stop him. The only issue you're going to have is the fact that on one-on-one situations, he let me down a fair bit. Now, He's also got great vision and passing ability. He's going to pick out those lovely crosses and passes to your other strikers, and he will get assists as well as goals for your ultimate team. So overall, I rate him a lot. I think for the value that you pay, you're getting an awesome player here. Just bear in mind that every now and again, one-on-one situations are not necessarily his strong point. Overall, I rate him. I definitely recommend him. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.